Hey y'all, happy Thanksgiving. This is the Friday after. I got another video for you guys, and this time we're going to be at the bench. These finally came in, something I've been looking for a while and finally found them. I found these on Wish, kind of like a alternative eBay, I guess you could say. But these are, the title just calls them battery terminals, but this is a nice solid chunk of I think it's a steel alloy. It's not quite light enough to be aluminum, but nicely machined, nicely finished off, nice and smooth, really no burring, just a few dents in the, almost looks like it's casted. But these clamp onto your battery terminal, and they give you multiple sized holes and these little set screws so that you can stick all your wires into the according size holes and clamp down on them instead of trying to you know, stuff a wire in between like this little slit here, and as you tighten it, crimp it down. This is just a very nice way to clean up the on top of the battery and have everything organized and properly terminated. So they even took the time. This is the negative side. They stamped in the negative symbol. On the other one, which I've already installed on the golf cart, has a plus symbol. So I mean, it's just a nice touch. I mean, it's very nice. When I bought these, I didn't realize that you could buy these and get a plastic cover that snaps over it to completely cover this, to keep you from, say, accidentally touching a tool to this piece of metal and shorting or getting shocked. But I'm just going to have to treat it like a normal battery terminal. That is, if you are loosening, say, this nut here, and your wrench goes all the way over and hits the positive side, that's going to feel really bad, and you're going to fry something. So let me get you over to the golf cart and show you what I've got there. Just a quick little overview. These are 4/8 gauge battery terminal ports is kind of the title of it, but it uses a 14 millimeter nut, a number 6 Allen, I want to say that's 6 millimeter, a number 5 Allen, a number 4 Allen, and then these two here are number 3 Allen. So I mean, they're very nicely done. I've already been able to torque these down, and they are not easy to strip. So I'm very impressed with the build of this. Give me a second and we'll show you on the golf cart. Alright, so right here I've got the positive one installed, and just like the normal terminal, this entire thing is live with the positive side of the battery. So just remember that if you don't end up getting the cover for these, this is all live, 100% live here. But I've got the actual positive side to the golf cart in the biggest one here. That's the number 5. Then the number 4, this cable's the winch, and then on the bottom down here, the lowest hole, this is the RGB lights, and then the radio, and then this hole, which is the top one here, closest to the top, these are the turn signals, the light bar, just kind of separated. Wanted to kind of have everything separated so that if you have everything bundled together and there's a lot of current being pulled, there are some scenarios that I can actually hear some popping over the radio when the golf cart is firing, just because these wires are all touching together, and they are here, but when you have them all the wires bundled together touching one another, sometimes you can get what they call dirty power, and you can audibly pick that up on the speakers. So it is quite nice to have these spread out so there's different pathways coming off this terminal. But nice, easy install. Everything's clean, very nicely done. This is definitely a nice upgrade for the battery if you're going to have a bunch of wires coming off of it like I do. And I'm going to be cleaning this this whole area up a little bit. And in the past videos, I don't remember if I've shown this, but this is actually the winch right here, and I have this these industrial plugs on here so that I can physically disconnect the winch, just for the sake of safety, because of just how inherently powerful that is. I don't want to accidentally touch the remote or have a current draw on the battery with something that's going to draw a lot of power. So that's why I have these plugs in here. This plug, this half of the battery, or the winch wire, goes to the positive and negative, and then this one goes to the positive and negative on the winch. I can actually use this plug, and I've been meaning to put another one of these plugs on my charging system, so that instead of using the good old gator clips that are supposed to clip onto the terminal, I can just plug it in right here and backfeed it to the battery. So I'm honestly not sure if I've ever showed that before, but that's what I did for the winch, just for the sake of safety. But everything else, the golf cart, and all the lights and radio, that's all hardwired to the golf cart. The winch is the only thing that I disconnect when it's not in use. Other than that, y'all have a happy Thanksgiving, even though it's already passed, but I hope your weekend's good, and we will see y'all soon.